To me, the ones that are funny are the ones that say, how dare you assume my gender? I would say to them, I'm not assuming it. I'm confirming it. You know what I mean? You are what you are. Can't dance around the truth. Medical fact, anatomically speaking, genetically, biologically, physically, you are what you are. If you don't believe me, go check your pelvic bone. And there's other bones in the body that tell you precisely what gender you are. And it doesn't matter what TikTok is telling you. This is the anatomical truth. That is a medical fact. You cannot just erase away because it doesn't align with your identity or whatever. Because that is not reality. That's your reality. And that's as far as it's going to go. I've said this before. When a person formulates an alternate ego or an alternate identity, there's a reason, because their current reality is probably unbearable. So they generate this fantasy world that they live in where they can do no wrong and everything is just fine in there. That's perfectly fine. That's exactly what you do in what you call your imagination. But the part where it gets really tricky is you try to push this on others as if it's, they have no choice but to believe what you know is the truth in your head, but it's not really the truth. It's only your truth, and that's the truth. So that's where it gets really dicey, because even though this is your right to believe what you want and identify whatever you want, you don't have the right to push that on anybody. And you're trying to tell somebody that you're a woman when you're biologically, genetically, physically, anatomically a man. Check your pelvic bone, and they're just going to be like, no, it might be your reality, but because of other people's perceptions of what reality is or isn't, that's what makes the difference. So instead of celebrating diversity and everybody being unique and individual and expressing ourselves as such, it's got to be like, if you don't believe what I know myself to be, then I'm going to have to destroy you. And that's where we are. And, eventually this is going to come to an end at some point.